The Avs picked up a dominant win over Seattle last night, and after a few less than impressive games, this must have felt really good for that team. Obviously, the big boys MacKinnon, Rantanen, and Makar were rolling last night, but I want to talk about one moment that was extremely full circle, especially if you were watching the NHL and following prospects in 2013, like a certain Flames fan getting ready for a rebuild post-Euro McGinley. When Colorado signed Jonathan Drouin in the offseason, they took a flyer on him, right? This is a guy who has struggled at many points in his career to be a consistent offensive producer, and as we know, he's also had some off-ice challenges as well, so it's awesome just to see him on the ice, playing for an NHL team still. I love that. But a big part of the reason he signed there was Nathan MacKinnon. If you guys were watching the QMJHL in 2013, let me tell you, that's some of the best hockey you've ever watched. When that MacKinnon, Drouin, Martin Frk line was together, your eyes were glued to the screen. Especially MacKinnon and Drouin together, they were absolutely electric, and the chemistry there was unbelievable. So much so that they were touted to go MacKinnon for sure first overall, and then a lot of people had Drouin going second overall. Eventually, Barkov went to the Florida Panthers at second, and Drouin to Tampa at third overall. And for the people who weren't unbelievably high on Seth Jones in that draft, they were looking at Jonathan Drouin at being a slam dunk for the second best player in that draft. Obviously, that didn't end up being the case, but if you were around during that 2013 draft, you remember how fun it was, because everybody just felt like there was some serious elite talent there. Obviously with MacKinnon, but with the other guys too. After that, MacKinnon and Drouin's paths clearly diverged, and during the 10th anniversary season of their draft, they reunite in Colorado, and yesterday night was the ultimate full circle moment as Drouin scored his first goal with the Avs on a pass from Nathan MacKinnon. The pure elation both of these guys clearly felt was magical. And obviously, I'm not the best person in the world to ask for how magical it was to see that last night, because I'm not from Halifax. I didn't go to the game. I just watched them on TV. You'd have to ask probably somebody like Eck to give you his thoughts on how truly cool that was last night. But even somebody watching from afar, that was awesome to see a full circle moment like that for two guys who've been through the ringer together and separately, back together making great plays and putting up points and goals together. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below as usual. You want more content like this? You know what to do. Like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.